Is it time to crown Texas A&M as the #2 team in the country? They obliterated Missouri. They dominated. Now, you could go look at the stats, and we could talk about Ahmad Hardy and Jamal Roberts finding a ton of success on the ground. A lot of these explosive runs did happen of late, but there was never a moment within this game that you felt that Texas A&M was threatened. A road SEC game. A lot of the narrative around Texas A&M has been, they always start out hot, but what's going to happen in November? They were 7-1 going into November. Last year, didn't win a single SEC game. And the notion, time and time again with Mike Elko, has been, we are going to finish this season. Like I talked about when we were looking at the recap for Oregon and Iowa, this is the midway point of the entire season if you were to go win a national championship, which is the goal for A&M and Indiana and Ohio State. You do not want to be playing your absolute best version of yourself right now. You want to be building up to it because it's an attrition game. We are in the middle of the season. And Texas A&M, though Matt Zollers, third-string quarterback, true freshman, 4-star, talented kid, A&M made him look like a true freshman. A&M put him in third and longs time and time again. Cassius Howell and these exotic blitzes. It's exactly what I wanted to see from this Mike Elko-led defense. And frankly, A&M was winning time of possession, passing statistics, rushing statistics, first downs, third downs, turnover battles, sacks, tackles for loss. Going on the road and beating an SEC team in this fashion, which, by the way, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't pick Missouri as a potential upset team, and then when A&M dominates them, you can't just say, oh, it was a third-string quarterback. What were you expecting? You can't have your cake and eat it too. I've seen so many people online do this where they will pick Florida, they'll pick Arkansas, they'll pick Auburn to beat A&M, but when A&M beats them, all of a sudden it's this, that, and the third on why A&M did it. At the end of the day, we have to credit A&M for being a damn good football team. That's what they are. They broke the 8-4 curse. They are 9-0, #3 team in the country. You could make a fair argument that they should be in front of Indiana. I'm so impressed with Marcel Reed in this game. I have a complete theory and complete belief in this theory that if you take the Marcel Reed of 2024 and place him into this game, A&M's able to move the ball with any kind of efficiency. Because the way that Missouri runs their defense is a lot of exotic zones. You have to be methodical. You have to wait for guys and anticipate them to come open. And Marcel Reed would have ran into so many sacks last year if he were to play in this game. We're talking about a Marcel Reed which was creating what he needed to create, but also methodical and surgical and on time and being able to check out of plays. One of the big plays to Casey Concepcion for a touchdown was a check out of a blitz where he goes into a screen pass and all of a sudden, touchdown. I was so impressed with Marcel Reed. Damian Sanford, he was the third-string linebacker behind Scooby Williams and Torian York. Scooby Williams has been out for most of the year. He was the player of the game on the defensive side of the ball. Texas A&M ran a fake punt. As someone that has watched every single A&M game for the past, decade, I have not seen a fake punt from this team. Maybe ever? We're looking at a Texas A&M roster that is built to win a national championship, and we'll talk about that here shortly. But I'm so impressed with this team. And for Missouri, I understand Eli Drinkowitz has been in many conversations for many different job openings. And frankly, I'm not a believer. I don't think if you put Eli Drinkowitz at Florida, you're becoming a national title contender, which is the standard at Florida. Every single time that Missouri has had an opportunity to step up into another tier of program, when you have Alabama in town, you have A&M in town, you have even past seasons where this has happened, where you've had this big heavyweight walk into your building, or maybe you're walking into theirs to potentially finally get your signature win. And frankly, I can't think of an Eli Drinkowitz signature win at this point. You're a guy that, yes, believes in Missouri and loves where he's at, but a lot of people believe that he is this guy that you can give a bunch of resources to and you could potentially elevate to more than what Missouri is currently at, and I don't believe it. Now, I'm open to being wrong, but I'm a guy talking in a microphone, giving a bunch of takes, so my credibility is out the door. I'm not saying I'm more credible to say this is true, but if you were to tell me what are my thoughts on Eli Drinkowitz, if he were to go to Florida, if he were to go to Auburn, I frankly don't know if it would work. Because I've seen what he's been able to do at Missouri, and it's great and all, but it's nothing to say that I think he could elevate a program past to what Missouri's currently doing.